Hello Axie family, hello fellow Lunatians, this is Marv of Axie Mamba for another session on how to play your Axie Poison Axie team. Now we are on Preseason 8 or Season 8 Preseason, whatever you call it. And there are changes, exciting changes. We'll talk about in particular like last time the balancing patch, but we'll just go over the blog. You can always go to blog.axieinfinity.com for more details. So what are the key points of pre-season 8? And this was released March 20. That was about 4 days ago. Okay, so for the next 10 days, Origin players will have an opportunity to warm up before the start of the main season. So uh, they will compete for a piece of the 4K AXS collectible leaderboard prize pool. And there will be a new starter Axie, Myth. Balancing changes are live, so I was able to experience this. I was surprised while I was playing. There are changes in my runes and charms. So we'll talk about the runes and charms for poison in particular, so that you will see if there are buffs or there are nerfs, and we can adjust accordingly so that we're ready for season 8. New changes including gauntlet mode and upgraded runes and charms crafting system. So I won't discuss each in detail. You can go over this blog post. I will just go to the important parts. So there will be a competition. Um, yeah, Axie. Well, this is for collectible Axie card. I like a collectible Axie holder. So definitely not for me. So we won't talk about that. And this is Myth, the new starter Axie. And this will be available at the Origin shop for 1,000 gems. So if I noticed, I checked his card. So this is like his cards are for sleep. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, here are the cards. So if you can see, apply sleep, apply 5 sleep, apply 3 sleep, apply 5 sleep, so and apply 3 sleep. So we'll see how this will perform in the arena. So this means that you will need to count if this will become a powerful starter Axie. You will need some counters to sleep, like healing, Rosebud, um, and other counter cards. Okay, so balancing changes are live. There's an energy coin tool card for player 1. So the first player who will start the turn will be granted energy coin, which you can use to gain 1 fragment so that you can reach burst faster. I was able to play with this. Haven't For me, honestly, no real effect. Maybe we'll see down the line if this will help me. But definitely, especially those who have high energy, will this will be a boost to them. Okay. There's also a season 8 pre-season cup. Yeah, I won't. Let's not talk about this anymore. You can go back to reading this. Let's go directly to the balancing changes. And see here again we see Myth, the new starter Axie. There's rework for Oleg and Enna. Not really applicable to us. If it's Venoki, it will be we use Venoki for poison. So but there's no changes to Venoki. Energy coin. We talked about this. So there are additional runes and charms. 20 new runes and 10 new charms. Some charms and runes have been moved to rare because of the additional new charm. So this means that the start of the season, you can already use some of the charms that don't have to wait for epic era. Um, okay, and their crafting system improvements. I haven't checked this out, honestly. Okay, status effects. Nothing for poison, unfortunately. But I see some new ones like bombshell rocket, big rocket, summon explosion. Some that we see our opponents like bulwark. So stacks lost on death increased to 3 was 2. So it's a buff. So bulwark has become more powerful, and we'll see how it works in the arena. Tools and charms. The energy coin, Mandarin, old stat, so heal stat. So it is a buff. Heal stat based on similar to strawberry. Not really sure. Bubble reduced to 3. So good thing they're nerfing a bit bubble, which is good for us. Bubble teams usually cause us problems. Forest Wrath also causing us some problems. Uh, this looks like a nerf because okay, bonus 15 HP loss per other Forest Wrath card in hand. But this one, it added heal stat, changed to reverse heal, pure damage, bonus HP loss increased to 15. But tool is owned by the rune owner. So this is a problem before for me when I have opponents who use Forest Wrath. Because even if the Axie rune owner who has the Forest Wrath, if he dies, Forest Wrath is still there to be used by his fellow other Axies. So which is disadvantageous to me, to us. So this is, I think, a good nerf. So that what we'll do is just kill that Axie who has that rune with Forest Wrath. I forgot which one is that. Top of mind, I can't remember, but that's good. Forest Breath also good because it's now owned by the rune owner. Not everyone can use this. And I think there's a pattern. So, even for Venom Burst, it's also now owned by the rune owner. So what you'll do is just kill that enemy Axie who is the rune owner, and you won't be killed by Forest Rat or Venom Burst. Goo, is this a buff on draw when played? Lose one when played. If you have rank, lose one on draw one card, then discard one non-curse card. Looks like a buff, but it's now one cost, so not really sure. We'll have to see in the arena. Okay, the cards. We'll just go over what affects us, but also what affects our opponents, especially those with Nemo, the Anemone teams. Reduced to 2, fragment cap reduced to 2, so looks like a nerf for them, good for us. Not sure about this. I did initial for a frag. Not sure about this, but Silent Whisper. So this is a nerf for us. Unfortunately, the sleep is used to be you can apply sleep to any enemy you want to apply it to, but now it's a random enemy. So yeah, this is a big adjustment for us. Also, heal has been reduced to from 55 to 50. So we've been nerfed. Whisper Plus, 65 to 60 also randomly apply sleep. So yeah, that's bad for us. Well, not too bad, but a bit bad for us. In the end game, doesn't matter because if you use this in the end game, we're fighting, it's down to just one Axie or it's just 1v1, this is will it's no effect because it's just it will go to that one Axie, even if it's a random enemy. Okay, for sleep, we have a tiny turtle. We use this same description, but attack has been increased to increased by 5 to 60. So which is good for us. Tiny turtle plus becomes 70. Okay, so that's a good thing. No changes in the description. Spear, we don't use this. Last one, puppy, pacemaker, curly zigzag. So just really the first few cards. Okay. Now for the runes. So Aqua again, our enemy are we're having a hard time with bubble. So wow, damage reduced to 100% was 200%. This is good again for us. So we can have a better chance against bubble teams. Let's see. Giant bubble, lowered to rare, remove solo. This is a buff for bubble. It means that all three axes can have. It's no longer solo. All three axes can have this card. This rune. So which is bad for us, unfortunately. Calcium armor, bubble, added one bubble, hearty warrior, bombshell. So this is a new one, new rune. We'll see. Okay, glorious main. Used to be epic, now rare. So we'll see this a lot in the initial stages. So this is bad for us. For this glorious main, no longer grant whenever it attacks, gains 8% base attack per energy spent. Is there a difference? Base attack. Anyway, doesn't seem to have a difference in the description. Okay. A new rune, inspirational hero. Okay, what is this? Reckless hunter, reduce to 20%. Remove additional damage. Added 3 bleed. So we'll see. There's also counter stance, another rune, new rune. So we'll skip those. You also usually have trouble with feather teams. Increase to 4 was 3. So is this a buff? Okay, new runes like Foxmite, Blood Beetle. So we'll just worry about that when we see them in the arena. Some Dawn. Okay, damage reduction, bonus stats. Okay, Dusk. I have a Dusk. So HP loss increased to 6. I don't use this anyway. Malediction. Rarity lowered to rare. Remove solo. So you can have multiple malediction. Damage reduced to 15%. Reduced to 15%. Damage bonus. Damage reduction reduced. So we'll see its effect. We don't really use our dust a bit anymore. Soul Eater. Well, this is Mystic. We don't use. This is a new rune. Plague Bearer. Okay, Mech. Again, we don't have this. So we'll skip. Plant will have. Okay, Rise and Ruin. This is the one with Forest Wrath. We'll see. Before battle starts, add 1 Forest Breath to your deck. Once per turn, when an ally is cleansed, add 1 Forest Wrath. So before battle starts, when your turn starts on even rounds, add 1 Forest. Okay. To your hand. Even rounds. Once per turn, when an ally is cleansed, add 1 Forest. So, okay. So, it seems that you get Forest Breath to your hand. So you add Forest Breath. Here, you just add it once during the whole battle. This one, you add on even rounds. But this is now, earlier, we saw the card, Forest Rat, is only to the rune owner. So you might see, this is still solo. Okay, so you just again kill the plant with the Rise and Rune. Ruin Rune. Okay, so you just have to kill that plant so that Forest Wrath and Forest Breath will also die if once that plant dies. So which is good for us when we face those plants. But again, I also have a plant poison team, Axie. So it affects me as a plant owner. But again, I don't usually use that plant. Jungle Nightmare, a new rune. Okay, now for reptiles. Venoki Poison. Turn starts, apply 2 poison to random enemy 2 times. So total of 4 poison. Here, apply 2 poison per energy spent to a random enemy. Until round 4. When your turn starts, apply 2 poison to a random enemy. So it used to be 2 times, now you just 2 poison to a random enemy, no longer 2 times. So this is a nerf, but you apply 2 poison per energy spent to a random enemy as well. Okay. Random poison targets reduced to 1 was 2. Added random poison when playing cards. Okay. So when you play cards, you still put a poison. Okay, so if you skip, you don't apply poison. This is good or bad? I think it's a buff because you will definitely play cards. So when you play cards, you add the poison. Here, you just apply the poison when the turn starts. So I think this is a buff. Again, we'll see. Again, all theory now. Rarity, Shell Shock, I don't use. Lowered to rare. So we'll see this. The start of the season. Pure damage and heal reduced to 10. So this was nerfed. Desert Protector, this is new. Until round 5, when enemy turn starts, gain 1 guard and 20 shield. When guard triggers, deal damage. So don't really know what guard is, but we'll see. Venom Master, don't really use. Poison applied randomly at start of your turn was when rune owner cards played. Okay. So this is like the opposite of Venoki's poison. Before you apply poison whenever you play a card. Now it just before the battle starts. And when your turn starts. So here, Venoki used to be when your turn starts. Now whenever you play a card. Here whenever you spend per energy spent on card. Anyway, I don't use this anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Spike Spray, this is new. Turn starts plus 3 spike, but this is Mystic. Whenever you hit, take 1 damage and blood spike. Not really, not sure if I'll use this. So we'll move over to Charms. Okay, haven't gone over this. Novice Spell. These are the new charms. There's an Awakened Stamp. What's this? Last Gift. When the summon dies, deal 50% damage of its mass. So for this force, I also noticed there's a new charm for Sorry, new rune. I saw this in the arena. It adds summon this one, Flux Might. This is the one. Randomly summon one Robin or one Mavis. Deal plus 25. So per turn you see a summon like a Mavis or a Robin. So this looks like yeah, something to add to those summon teams. So we may see a lot of summon teams for season 8. So expect that. Good thing that our Axie, my team is like an AoE poison. So I have Ranchu, I have Gila, double Gila. So it's good to counter against summon team, which should expect will be prevalent in season 8. Okay, this is awaken stamp. Will this awaken this counter to sleep? Card level +1 to sleep. So not really sure of these the new charms. Okay, starters, companions. Yeah, not really applicable to what we use on the arena. Okay, I think yeah, we've gone over all the new changes for this balancing patch. This is already live and time to play around before season 8 starts. So please take a look at this. I'll share this in the link below so that you see how it affects your team and how you can plan, how you can strategize for season 8 so that your poison team can dominate. Hopefully, we dominate season 8. Good luck and peace to you and to everyone. Bye.